Good morning, Kipsters, and welcome to another brand new school year. I am super excited that I still get to be in the same space with you, friends. And even though we're not in the classroom or the PE room, I'm super excited that we still get to engage in some kind of physical activity where we get to do some exercising together. But I'm also really excited that we get to still continue to learn about the human body and how our body works inside and how different parts of your body help you be the person that you are and who you are going to be, right? As you get older, your body's going to get, you're going to grow and all those wonderful things. So, without further ado, the setup this year is a lot more nicer. Mr. Flores was able to create this virtual space online. So, instead of me having my whiteboard for some of my friends that were with us last year, this time we're going to be looking at the screen and it's always going to be written out what we'll have. So, here up here, we have our agenda, and this is what we have planned for today. We're going to review our SEL lesson, social emotional learning lesson. It's going to be something new. Lock that in your brain. 3, 2, 1. Then, following our agenda, we're going to go, or to the second part of our agenda, we're going to go to the heart and circulatory system. So we're going to learn about your heart and the circulatory system. Following the video that we're going to watch, we're going to move into our workout/exercise. So again, when we have PE online, we're going to do about 20 minutes or so of learning about our body and watching a video and all that good stuff. And then we're going to have extra time to make sure that you get to go either outside or you find some space in your house where you can do a set of exercises. So today we're going to do a very brief set of exercises so we get used to it, what it looks like, what it feels like. So one thing I need you to do, if you're not already doing it, is I need you to get some comfortable clothes, something that you can move around in, something that you might be able to do some push-ups in, or some jumping jacks, or some running high knees, because we will be moving our bodies and we will need some space. So if you haven't done so, go ahead and pause the video, go get changed up, but we won't need to be ready yet because that part of our lesson is going to be happening down the road. All right, so moving forward with our agenda. So the objectives. This is what you should be able to get out of today's lessons. Kipsters will be able to label parts of the heart. Kipsters will be able to complete a set of exercises. So those are the two learning objectives today. Two of the things that we're trying to accomplish today. You and I, we're trying to make happen. Now, materials. These are the things that you will need for class today. And moving forward, most likely we'll need the same stuff, okay? We're going to need a pencil, some paper, a towel, because we might get hot and sweaty depending on the exercise we're doing. We're going to need a towel and a water bottle. Make sure you have some water near you when we're doing our exercises, or even now when you're watching this video, so you can stay hydrated. Remember, water is very important, so I need you friends to continue to drink more and more water. And last but not least, our big question. Our big question this week is, why is your heart important? Why is your heart important? What does your heart do for you? So as we're going through our lesson, as we're learning about our body, and as we're learning more about our heart and circulatory system specifically, I want you to lock in your brain and remember the question, or the big question. Why is your heart important? This is the question we should be thinking about throughout the whole lesson. Why your heart matters. So we're gonna move on. And now we're gonna talk about our social emotional learning lesson, right? Now, this is gonna be a chant that me or that I and the other excellence teachers we've created so like that this can live with all of our excellence classes. So in some shape, way, or form, with Miss Weldon, Miss Greer, Mr. Jennings, and everybody else, we are going to be, Miss Phillips, we are going to be talking about our social emotional learning lesson and our mantra. This is going to be our mantra. These are going to be words that we recite. So it's going to go, respect what's mine, respect what's not. Respect our time, respect all thought. Work hard and try your best. Take heart and shake the stress. Be kind and never give up. Rain or shine, I am enough. So every time during PE class, we will be reciting that and we will be talking about our social emotional learning lesson for the day. Lock that in your brain. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Next, we're going to move on to the next part of our class. Now, this part is our video where we watch Chloe and the Nerd. Chloe and the Nerd are two friends that will help us learn more about our body and how different parts and different things in our body work. So in this video, it is very important that you watch the whole thing because at the end of the video, I am going to be showing you this worksheet. Or I'm sorry, you are going to be having this worksheet to complete. And from watching our video, you'll be able to fill in this part of the worksheet because you would have already learned what the heart is and you would be able to learn how to label the heart. So before I keep moving on into the worksheet, we're going to watch our video. If you want, you can take notes. I highly suggest you take notes because it's very important. So without further ado, here's our video on how your heart works.
It Health presents How the Body Works with Chloe and the Nerd. The nerves in those guys.
Let me guess, the Pinky Gang?
They've got my mommy.
What? Your mommy? Those knuckle-headed jerks! This has gone too far. Now it's personal. It's mommy-saving time. Read me that note again.
Dear little nerd, that's what she calls me. The Pinky Gang has taken me to the final chamber. And that's it. That's all she had time to write before they took her away.
Sounds like a riddle to me. We just have to figure out what it means.
Oh, I'm out of breath, and my heart's thumping like a runaway train.
That's because your body's working hard, which means your heart and lungs have to work harder to get oxygen through your body. Wait, that's the answer. The heart.
Isn't the answer always in our hearts?
Well, yes, but I meant the answer to the riddle. I think they've taken her to the chambers of the heart.
Oh, yes, exactly as I suspected.
They may have the head start, but we have the advantage. We know the circulatory system.
We do?
We're going to follow this vein directly to the heart.
Thank you, kind river, for taking us on this noble quest.
Nerve, it's blood. That's its job. Your veins carry blood to the heart, and your arteries carry blood away from the heart.
Away from my heart? Is that safe?
It's not just safe, it's necessary. You need blood everywhere, from the top of your head to your toes. And arteries and veins, called blood vessels, are how the blood gets there and back again.
But why? What do my toes need blood for?
Your body is made of tiny cells that all need oxygen. It's your blood's job to bring the oxygen to every part of your body, including your toes.
So how does this oxygen get in the blood?
The lungs bring oxygen into the body when you breathe. From there, it has to find its way to every other part of your body. And the blood is its delivery service. The heart pumps blood to the lungs to pick up oxygen, then pumps the oxygenated blood out to the rest of the body. After the blood has delivered all the oxygen, it picks up carbon dioxide, a waste product. Then the blood goes back to the lungs to drop off the carbon dioxide and pick up more oxygen. And the whole process begins again.
The circle of life. Chloe, how long are we going to be on this boat?
There's no earthly way of knowing. The oxygen just keeps on flowing, and the eyeballs keep on rowing, and they show no signs of slowing. Okay, we're here.
Chloe, this heart is huge.
human heart is only about the size of a fist, but this is the heart of Bodylandia. Now, the note says they have her in the final chamber. If we follow the blood flow through the heart, it will take us through the 4 chambers of the heart, the 2 atria and 2 ventricles, and right to her.
Watch out, mommy stealers. Here we come.
Nerb, blood is going that way.
Here we come.
We started in the right atrium where the blood enters the heart. From there, we follow the blood through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle. Valves keep blood flowing into the right direction. Next, it took us through another valve, the pulmonary this time, and through the pulmonary artery up to the lungs. That's where the blood loaded up on oxygen. We all left that place fully oxygenated. Exited through the pulmonary veins into the left atrium. Then, at last, through the mitral valve. And into the left ventricle.
The final chamber.
What's that noise?
Mommy! Oh no! What have you done to her?
Jonathan Nerbquist Nerbington, you shush now. I'm fine.
But you were stolen by the Pinky Gang. How could you be fine?
Stolen? I wasn't stolen, you silly little Nerb. I'm teaching my Monday morning yoga and meditation class.
What?
Didn't you read the note I left you?
The Pinky Gang has taken me to the final chamber.
Turn it over.
For our Monday morning yoga and meditation class.
But it's the Pinky Gang. They're the bad guys.
Oh, they're not that bad. They just need to relax. I'm teaching them how to find their centers.
I feel so focused.
So tranquil.
I never realized being evil was so stressful.
Why don't you join us? When we're done, we can all leave together with the oxygen-rich blood through the aorta.
Circulatory, circulatory, circulatory.
All right, boys and girls. So we just wrapped up watching our video of the heart with our friends Chloe and the Nerb. Your next step is that you can grab a separate sheet of paper and a pencil, and you can label the parts of this heart. Again, what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at the diagram, and you're gonna go down to the word bank here, and then you are gonna label what each number should be with each vocabulary word. I will be putting up an answer key, so I will have the answer key to the heart and how it works labeled. But I really want you to try your best. If you need to go back into our video of Chloe and the Nerb, to get some reminders and to look at the diagrams they put up, then for sure do that. But I don't want you to stress out. I know it's a little bit hard, but I know you can try your best, and I know you can do it. And when you fill out your when you label your part, I will let you use my answer key to make sure your answers and your responses are correct. And if not, you can go ahead and erase it out, and then you can correct it. So again, I want you to try your best. Last but not least, next what I want you to do is, or once you're done labeling your heart and all that good stuff, I want you to get into comfortable clothes. We're going to move on into our small workout for the day. So we're going to move on to the next part where we complete a set of exercises. So I will see you in a few. Good job, friends.